Yeah, hi there coaches. So I just wanted to record this quick video because you have been to my site and you've seen what's on offer, you've seen what's available, and you've decided that at this time you're not going to purchase. And what I wanted to do is I just wanted to take a few moments to see if I can understand, first of all, why the value wasn't there, why it wasn't important to you, or that you felt that you didn't want to purchase at this time. And I also want to go through a little process with you to see if you can discover what you want to buy that will give you value. Before I do that, what I wanted to do is I wanted to start by saying that there are two primary ways that you can learn. So there's two primary ways that you can move yourself from where you are now, because the first thing you've got to understand is that this is you here. Maybe your arms are a little bit too short. Okay, and this is where your current level of knowledge will allow you to get to. So if you do nothing else, if you learn nothing else, if you add no other skills to your repertoire, if you discover nothing new in the next, let's say 12 months, let's call it 12 months, your current level of thinking, your current level of knowledge, your current level of skill, your current application of time, energy, money, dedication will only allow you to get to where you are right now. That's the ceiling that you can get to if you don't read anything new, watch anything new, discover anything new, change anything in your way that you are coaching right now. Okay, so that's the outcome if you do nothing. Okay, but what I want to talk about is how do you, this is you here, and this is the crossroads that you've got to take. So you've got to choose which direction you want to go in. Direction one is you can learn by yourself. Okay, that means that you learn from mistakes. You learn from maybe asking questions. Maybe observing. Maybe you'll get a mentor. What else? What other ways could you learn? Maybe you will research. Programs. You could do a residential course. You could put more time in. So those are some of the ways that you can learn by yourself. Okay? This way is usually the most painful because you have to go through the mistake stage. You have to get it wrong. You have to keep getting it wrong. Trial and error. You have to keep doing things that perhaps make you uncomfortable because you've not done them before. You maybe are repeating the same things over and over again and not finding a different outcome. Maybe you're convinced that you will. So this way here is very uncomfortable for a lot of people. It's very difficult to stay motivated when you're going through this process. Okay, when you're doing all of this. Okay, the other way is that you can learn from someone who's been where you are. So by doing this one, you accelerate learning. Okay, and the reason why you accelerate the learning is because the person that you're going to learn from has already made the mistakes and can help you to avoid them. Some mistakes you're going to make them by yourself, and they're just going to happen, which is great because you'll get those learning opportunities. But you don't have to make mistakes in process, in questioning, in setting up practices, in game management, in parent relationships. The other thing that you'll gain is you will gain confidence. Knowledge. Skills. Application. Perhaps accountability. And programs in different learning styles. Oops. Okay, so of the two paths, the benefit of this one is you're going to save money, but you're going to lose time. On the flip side, you'll spend a little bit of money, gain skills, save time. You know, everyone is running around right now, and you know, we're all very busy. We've all got lots of things we're doing. We're extremely busy people as a whole, and one of the things that is very, very precious is time. I have the same 24 hours in my day as you have in yours. And you know, how we choose to spend that time is going to matter when it comes to us deciding what we're going to do next. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to think about it like this. So let's assume for a second that you're going to invest in education and perhaps mentorship. Now what I want you to do is I want you to on a piece of paper, just like I am here, draw a line down the middle of it. Whoops, it's not very straight, but never mind. So, and then I want you to say, what are the pros and what are the cons of working with a mentor, of being coached and helped. So let's start thinking about some of the pros. So we've already mentioned them on here. So you're going to save time, because you're not going to have to figure it out yourself. Yeah, so we can cross that out. You're going to get ready to use solutions. You're going to get support from another coach. You're going to get programs you can use over and over. You will get planning and organization. Your knowledge will increase. Skills. Professionalism. Resources. Competence. Confidence. Tools. In all learning communication styles. So those are just some of the pros that I can think of as I've just sat here listing them out. So what are some of the cons? So you're going to spend some money. Okay, but let's think about that for a minute. So what is your time worth? So if you have a full-time job, let's say you have a full-time job. So I don't know, maybe you are a, let me think, maybe you're a bank account manager. Okay, and let's say for sake of argument, just to keep the numbers nice and easy, you make $50 per hour. I'll tell you what, let's do it even less than that. Let's go $10 per hour. Okay, your work week is 40 hours because I want to make my math simple. So in a week, you will make $400. Okay, so let's assume that you are going to spend the 12 months that we talked about earlier. So we're going to spend 12 months and you're going to do, let's say you do 3 hours, again we'll keep it simple, a week coaching. Okay, and of those weeks, let's cut it in half and we're only going to do 26 weeks. Okay, so you're going to spend 78 hours coaching. Okay, and at your pay rate of $10 an hour, you may be getting paid to do coaching, you may be volunteering, I don't know, but we're going to use this model. $10 times 78 equals $780 in coaching. So your time is worth $780 if you're doing 78 hours of coaching. Now, let's assume that by the time you've done your 78 hours of coaching, you have learned everything that you would have learned from learning from someone else. So it's going to take you 78 hours trial and error, and at the end of it you will get the same outcome. Okay, so you've gone through that frustration of dealing with the 72 hours of trying things, they don't work, trying something else, it doesn't work, keep trying different things, keep trying to learn different things, and it's not working. Okay, but eventually you get to the point after about hour 50, things start to click, things start to work. Okay, so by the time you get to 78 hours, you've got the same amount of learning that you would have got had you come over here and done this. Okay, so you could spend 78 hours learning, or you can invest $47, which is, I guess it's about 8% of $780, and get tools, knowledge, skills, resources, and more. Okay, so you can spend $47 and get all of this. Or you can spend $780, my mistake, $780, and you can spend time trying to figure out what you could learn in the space of a few hours for $47. So, you know, when it comes to investing in your education and your the programs you want to do, for me it's really, really simple. You know, it just comes down to how valuable is your time. So if you can spend $47 over here and get all of the things that are listed in the training that will improve you as a coach, or you can go over here and you can spend nothing and either never get the skills or take let's say 78 hours again, which is going to be, let's just take a very simple number, 90%, because you've probably got 7.8 hours of coaching material in the $47 package. So he's going to, which is 90% longer. Now I know that's not quite right, but you know that's we're keeping this very, very simple. Okay, so for me, the most important commodity that we have is time. We have 24 hours in a day and we have 7 days in a week. That means that within that 24 hours time, we have to sleep, eat, work, spend time with family, do chores, which is shopping, repairs, replenishments, we might have to do driving kids around. I'm just starting to get into this, and I can see it's going to be a very time-consuming project. Making meals. Paying bills. If you have a yard or a garden, garden work. Coaching, so we've got to get our coaching time in here somewhere as well, and that's practices and games. Then we have to train. Okay, so we've got all of those things that we've got to do, and we only have a finite amount of time to do it. So if we're going to spend our time on tasks that someone else can help us with, tasks that we can learn much faster how to do and how to do well, but for that we're going to have to pay a small fee, to me it's always worth it. It's not about doing it yourself and figuring it out. It's about, how can I find somebody that's already done this, already knows how to do this, and then have them help me. What do I need to do? What questions do I need to ask that will allow me to be able to see that the $47 purchase price of all of these products, all of these tools, all of these skills, all of this information is going to be much more worth me spending 78 hours to earn it. And that's obviously through trial and error. So you try something, it doesn't work. You try something again, it doesn't work. You try something again, it doesn't work. You might be trying the same things over and over again and they're not working. They may never work. But what you've got to understand is that even if you're doing different things that aren't working, it could take you forever to get to where you want to get to. Thomas Edison claims that he tried to make the electric light bulb 10,000 times. He found 10,000 ways it wouldn't work, and then eventually he found one that did. If someone could have come along to Thomas Edison and said, "Here, Thomas Edison, here's the blueprint for making a light bulb, and I'm going to charge you $47 for it," do you think he would have bought it? I don't know, probably. Because it would have saved him years and years and years of trying to figure out why this, what we now consider extremely simple light bulb, would work. So I wanted to record that video for you. I want to lay that out for you in a way that might make sense, might make more sense than it's just $47 that you're being asked to pay and you're not seeing the value or the reason as to why you should pay it. But ultimately, if the products are going to help you to become a better coach, if the product's going to give you more information, accelerate your learning, give you more confidence, improve your interaction with your parents, improve your planning and organization, give you more professionalism, more resources, make you more competent, isn't that worth you putting in $47 into yourself? Because you're investing in yourself. You're investing in these products to get them so that you can rise up and improve your skills. And the reason that you want to do that is because where this is your ceiling right now, so this is you with your ceiling. See if we can do a little bit better picture. Obviously you can tell drawing skills are not my forte. Maybe I should do a drawing skills class. Okay, so this is you right now, today. And what you want to do is you want to take the learning and go up here as fast as you can. So this is mentor learning, we're going to call it. And that's you. So you're doing that, you're going upwards into the clouds, and this is you in, let's say, 1 week, because you've implemented the stuff that you like from the package that you've purchased. So from the information that you've got, you went ahead and you got the package, you got the programs, you got all of the information in there, and you went ahead and made a conscious decision to invest the $47, and with that $47 you ended up with a way to improve yourself, %1 every day. You learn how to become a better coach. One session, or might run out of room, at a time. Oops. You gained mindset tools. So you could be open-minded, or growth-minded. It's another way you can look at it. You got a tool that would help you make a great impression. You get 6 seconds, 7 seconds to do that. You got a pathway to player development. And you also got a tool that will develop your coaching patience. Okay, and the price the value in this package, $564, and we turned that into $47. And you keep all of these forever. So when you think about where you want to be as a coach, where you want your coaching skills to go, how you want to interact with your players, your parents, your club officials, everyone that you come into contact with, now do you see how $47 is such a small amount to pay to get all of these skills, to get all of this improvement in where you are today? And if you use these, read these, study these, and then put them into practice in 1 week, so along this line we're going to be practicing, whoops, okay, along that line we're practicing, and then in 1 week your skills would have gone from where they are today, right here, and you will be way up here. I hope that makes all sense for you, and I hope that the presentation has been a worthwhile experience for you. If, having watched this presentation, excuse me, I apologise, having watched this presentation, if you feel like, yeah, you're right, I do want to go back and I want to invest the $47 in myself, you can. I've put the link on the bottom of this email, so you can just click that link and it will take you to the page where you can go ahead and make your purchase. If it hasn't made a difference to you, then okay, I wish you the very best of luck with your Learn by Yourself model, where you're going to spend the time learning yourself here in this model, on this path. You're going to spend the time learning that yourself and going down that road. It's one of the ways I've learned, because I didn't know any better. No one had told me that I could come over here and do this. Now that I know I can come over here and do this, I do this all the time. So if there's a particular skill or attribute that I'm looking for, I go and find out who's got it, who's already done it, who already did what I want to do, and then I speak to them and I purchase their material and I invest myself into it, and then I get the skill or the understanding, the knowledge or the practical ability that I'm looking for to move myself forward. So that's it. Thanks very much indeed. As I say, the link's on the bottom. If you want to press the link, please go ahead. But if not, I look forward to serving you again at some other time, and I hope that you really enjoy the products that you've already got, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks very much, Coach, and you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.